For wagertalk.com. We are going over what happened last night and what we have looking forward to the rest of the week. And we got a free play for everybody as we are on our road to millions. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. Very, very busy couple of days. I know NBA is over, but my goodness. US Open this week, huge MMA card, Formula One. So while everybody else is taking it easy, I am absolutely swamped. We got a ton of MLB stuff. Um, you want to just rip the band-aid off, or you want to celebrate the Nuggets win?
Start by ripping off the Band-Aid, man.
All right,
This time,
rip the band-aid off. Go ahead.
tough loss last night in the MLB. We had our 5% play. Went with the Rays on the run line and stepped in front of that Oakland Athletics train that just doesn't seem to be stopping. That's 6 in a row now for them. The Rays just couldn't get it done with the bats last night. They only scored 3 runs. The 3-run homer was their only runs. Only one rally in one inning by the A's. They scored 4 themselves in one inning, and that was the end of the scoring, 4-3 final. And tough loss, man. You know, it was a great pitching matchup in our favor. We had all the boxes checked in our favor, kind of hoping to end that streak for the A's, but it just shows you sometimes you can't jump in front of these streaks even with the worst teams.
Yeah, it's crazy. We talked like Tampa had that big chance early, bases loaded. They didn't get anything out of it, and when that happened, it was like, oh no, that's your chance to just put Oakland in a big hole. They didn't do it. It just seems like when you miss out on an early opportunity like that, it's like the other team is like, oh, we got away with one there. Let's take advantage of it. So, um,
100%.
yeah, it's pretty crazy. So, we are the $2 Tuesday handicapper on Wager Talk, and it is for MLB. So we have our $2 play up there. We have a 5% play in the U.S. Open. All those plays are up now. So grab that over at wagertalk.com, and then Formula One plays will be coming out a little bit later this week. I will be on Wager Talk today shortly. Let's go ahead and hey, we take the good with the bad, win over the bad, cash the Nuggets minus 1.5 games. I love that read. It said, you know what? I think this is going to cash pretty easily. Let's make 3 units off of the series, and that's what we did. I can't be mad about walking away with 3% off of the finals that only lasted 5 games. So I thought it was a great play. We didn't force anything, and we walk away with a really nice profit on the finals, right?
Yeah, 100%. We played it close to the vest and didn't go crazy on the finals. We cashed that one ticket, and like you said, plus 3 units. We did it with a game to spare. It was the Nugget season all along. In the end, the big Cinderella story for Miami had to come to an end at some point. They just couldn't get it done with the scoring. If you look at it, under 100 points in all of their losses, they only eclipsed 100 once in the entire series, and that's the game they won. They just didn't have the scoring to keep up. I was thinking that maybe they'd switch to Duncan Robinson in this game to get a little spark in the scoring, but he doesn't play the defense to be out there long enough. He can't play the defense, so they were in a catch-22. They were shorthanded, but give it to the Nuggets, man. It was their season all along.
Yeah. Shout out to Greg. Shout out to Joey in the chat. Morning, Scott. How are you? Pretty sure Jim is with us. If not, he will be a little bit later. So this is going to be a pretty short video. I got to get ready for Wager Talk today. So what do we have in the immediate future? We have our $2 Tuesday play, and we have the U.S. Open 5% play. That 5% play is going to come with 3 other plays right now to get the U.S. Open started. If I have any daily tournament plays, like round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4 plays, those will be included, but we're going to start with 4 bangers. Just love them. I had to narrow.
Nice.
I had to narrow down. I had 7, and I had to just get really, really nitpicky to narrow it down. I don't want more than that going into the tournament. But the course looks beautiful. I'm very, very excited for it. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then, of course, we have PFL, we have Bellator, and UFC this week. So those plays hopefully will be up tonight. If not, they'll be up tomorrow morning. And then, of course, MLB for the rest of the week, Formula One. So
Yes,
this should be a big, big weekend for us on our road to millions. So we'll do the bankroll reset tomorrow. Doing okay. Last night wasn't very fun. But
yeah, it's when you're playing it, when you're playing low volume like this, it's sometimes that big play takes a lot out of you. But we'll chip back away at it. We hit our 3% on the series as well, like you talked about. So that was nice.
Yeah, when you're doing low volume, when you lose like one play and that's all you have, it sucks. But it prevents you from getting smoked on an 0-5 night. So,
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's the big thing.
All right, well, let's do a free play, and then if you guys want to check me out on Wager Talk today, we'll be going over some U.S. Open plays as well as a free MLB play. But let's get ready and do our free play here. So we'll pause. What's up, everybody? Andy and Steve from WagerTalk.com. We got a free play in the MLB. We are the $2 Tuesday handicapper at WagerTalk.com, so you can get our 4% best bet in the MLB for only $2 at WagerTalk.com. We've got a 5% U.S. Open play that is up as well, and that play will come with all of the plays for the U.S. Open. Steve, you've been talking about this category a lot. We got what's up with Marcus Semien getting moved to 2.5
After an 0-7 night, right?
Yeah, it's like
he had so many chances last night too. Unbelievable.
Yeah, so Marcus Semien comes out 0-7. He was at 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, and then they move him to 2.5. So we got to move away from that because we hate when the line moves. But let's talk Corbin Carroll because this is the second guy that we've been circling on this list. What do we like about him?
So he can get this done in the long term because he can hit both sides, left and right-handed pitching. He also got second or third in front of this Diamondbacks lineup that has just been lethal recently, scoring a ton of runs, not just recently the season. They've been scoring a ton of runs. He's facing Wheeler tonight. Obviously, he's a good pitcher, but not unhittable. Also, he bats in between Marte and Walker. Both of them have had great success against Wheeler in their careers, so it's going to be a great chance for him to drive in runs, score runs. He's cashed this ticket in 8 of his last 10 games, 65% on the season. So let's jump on him and start riding this train with Corbin Carroll over 1.5 hits, runs, plus RBIs.
Only minus 120. It's a great price. So let's go ahead and sprinkle a little bit on that. Let's hit the 5% U.S. Open. Let's hit our $2 Tuesday play tonight. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. We will see everyone later and definitely catch you tomorrow on our bankroll reset day. Let's have a great Tuesday.
Good luck tonight.